because of the baby hair that you have to style very well for you to understand, for you to make it to look very natural for you. So you can go for that lace front wig. It's very versatile. It's also flexible because it's gonna cover your baby hair. It will look so natural for you. These days you notice that people buy this frontal just for them to do the gel up kind of style, you know. So if you have the money, you can go for that.
For it to look more
versatile,
natural.
yes, for the versatile lace wig front. Okay, then you can actually use it for everyday wear, like if you're going to work, like I said earlier, for any occasion, it's good to go. You know, that's the second one. The third one is the protective coil wig. You can go for pixie coil, you can go for baby coil, you can go for we have a lot of them, the Afro kinky coils, we have a lot of them. And so there's something about the coily protective wig. Once you are wearing it, even without makeup, it brings out your face and it covers up some flaws if you have, you know, some spots and you know, the what do you call it, the sunburn on your face. It covers it up. It makes you look beautiful and your face will just be popping, you know. So as a classy lady, this is the third one. Remember, the first one we talked about is the classic bob wig. The second one is the versatile lace front wig. The third one is a protective coily wig. And of course, the fourth, but not the least, is the sleek straight wig.
Okay.
Is it that you go for the bone straight? Don't get me wrong, if you don't have money, you go for your sleek straight synthetic wig. It's not a must that you will buy human hair or the bone straight, anyone you have, but just have it at the back of your mind that as a classy lady, you must, is a must, that you have a sleek straight synthetic wig or human hair for yourself. That one, you can rock it any day. They are great for busy days or when you want to, you know, go for a very classy event, occasion, when you are wearing your dinner gown, your long red dress, and you're putting down this long straight wig. Oh my God. You look at yourself at the mirror, and then you have a well beaten up face, made up, and you're looking so beautiful. Of course, that look is so flawless.
When you look at the mirror, you tell yourself, I am wonderful and fearfully made. You don't even need anyone to compliment. You will compliment yourself first.
Are we now preaching?
No. I'm just trying to say what, like you said, when you're putting on the last one you called, now you'll be looking very good, looking very okay. You will be looking very comfortable. When you're looking good, you don't need anyone to compliment you. You compliment yourself before you start looking for someone else to compliment you.
Of course. So that's it for the wigs that you can have as a sexy, as a classy, as a beautiful lady in this year 2025. No doubt about it. But let me tell you the truth. I'm not asking you to go all there to start looking for money to, you know, buy the very expensive one. Of course, if you have the money, you can go for it. Gone are the days when you, how can you use like 1,500,000 to buy a hair? If you have the money, you can buy it. But if you don't have, please do not go and steal or you start begging people to give you money. You can go for the synthetic wigs. They are also good. They are also good for you. And apart from that, we talk about protective styles. As a lady, if you don't have money for the wigs, or if you prefer that natural look, when I mean, Debbie mentioned the all back weaving, the one you just weave with your hair. If you have a very long hair and your edges are intact, you can rock it anytime, any day.
You said long hair. I just smile because there are some people that will do that weaving, that style of hair, and you see that they don't have a very long hair. At the back, it will be looking so tattered. It will be looking like in your ketar. You understand? You understand? So like you said, if you have a long hair, so if you want to rock such kind of hair, that style of hair, you have to, you know, mark the type of hair in Weloti before you start rocking that type of hair.
Okay, and then when we talk about the braiding and the weaving, if you want to use attachments, added attachments, let's talk about the color of attachment that you can rock as a lady and you look classy.
No,
because most times some people, you see them having rainbow colors on their hair, and when you look at them, you be like, is this person okay?
Yeah.
And they will be rocking it like, but you know that the person is not classy, it's classless. So let's talk about some of the colors that look okay, that are okay for you, and then when you wear it, you look classy, not tattered.
You know, I'm of the opinion that if if one wants to rock a hairstyle that has extension, if it's not for maybe costume like Halloween or masquerade,
Any part of the world. we're talking about what is obtainable right here.
You go for more natural looking colors.
Okay.
Maybe like, black already, some kind of dim green.
Okay.
Yeah, blue, purple. But when it comes going overboard, beyond the other side of secondary colors, like over flashy orange colors, it's kind of tacky, especially for someone who is intentional about their looks and wants to look elegant. Yeah, colors like those wine reds that are extremely winey in color, things like that are not very good for a lady who desires to be classy and elegant.
Okay.
Talking about this hair color, something sometimes when some of we ladies see people, maybe these people that are being used for adverts, for attachment and all that, maybe seeing them matching like green, pink and yellow all together, you won't know that they're doing that for an advert. Then you that will enter from one keke to another, from one bus to another, you would think, seeing it on that lady's hair, you think that this is beautiful, this is wonderful, maybe I'm going to try it on my own hair, without knowing that this is just for an advert. Maybe after the advert, the person is going to remove that color. But you that will carry your hair for 1 month, you would think that you can merge like green, yellow and purple all together. The whole of Oka. It's not going to be looking good on you. It's not.
Okay, so we've all heard from Dimba and Debbie. Now, as a lady that wants to appear elegant, you want to appear classy. There are certain kind of colors you should avoid.
Yeah.
Colors like very shouty yellow. I don't know what you're doing with that. You see people rocking white extensions on their hair. White, I mean pure white.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, you see pink. Except you are using it as a costume.
Yeah.
That is it.
But if you're, I mean, some offices, they won't even allow you to enter the office with that kind of colored hair.
Sure.
So as a lady, is either, if you don't like black, of course, black is always classy.
Yeah.
It's classy. It's timeless. If you don't like black, you can go for brown. We have the deep brown. You can go for blonde. Color blonde. You can go for purple. You can go for wine red, the dim wine red. I think in like extension we have like color 35 and we still have like color 350. Yeah, all of them are the wine red color that can go anytime, any day. Then purple again, have I mentioned purple?
Yes,
yeah, purple is also good. And then the deep blue.
Yeah.
If you like those kind of color, deep blue is also okay for you. It's also good for you. And this is not just about the extension that you add on your hair or the attachment, so as we call it in this part of the world, even your wigs.
Yeah.
And
You see people wearing
the
very green, I mean greenish color of wig, and there you'll be wondering, where is this person going to? So if you want to remain elegant, classy, there are colors you shouldn't rock. You know?
I think also the skin tone should also
that matters too, because if you are very dark in complexion and you're wearing a blonde hair,
I don't know what you're looking for. What are you looking for?
blonde hair, it's not going to be okay. It's not going to complement your color.
Yeah.
You know. So there are skin tones that also complement color. If you are dark, you can rock
brown,
deep brown. You can rock wine red.
Yes.
You can rock purple.
Sure.
And even blue. And then if you are fair, I think fair colored people, they can rock any kind of hair, but don't go for too shouty ones, right?
I think that's the problem with we who have dark skins.
Yes.
We tend to compare ourselves with the light skin ones.
And these days, have you noticed that a lot of ladies, I don't know if it's because they want to cut costs, they like going on low cut these days. Have you noticed?
Yeah, yes.
I'm not a fan of that anyways, but I've seen some ladies that they are rocking low cuts and they look so beautiful on them.
Maybe some people, like one that I've asked the other time, say, why are you on low cut? She said, because the expensive attachments is now very on the high side, that she can't afford it. But seeing her with that look, it was looking very fantastic. And she was like, oh, this is what I'm going to be rocking for now. buy for weaving and all that, and she was looking very elegant on that.
You know, there is something, that thing is very tricky. The low cut, if you don't take care of it, you look horrible. You look horrible. Now, just imagine you saw a particular picture on the internet, of course, somebody rocking a kind of low cut, and you yourself, you want to rock that. And then you go to your stylist, and the stylist gives you that beautiful look. Now, after 1 week, will you be able to maintain that kind of look? That's the question we ask.
You know,
most
that
times.
thing doesn't cut cost too if you want to look
That's
classy.
another thing.
If you want to
Because
look
you need
classy,
to buy
it doesn't
products,
cut cost.
you need to
Yeah.
buy styling gel, all those things. For you, unless you just want to cut your hair, you are not applying
Yes.
anything.
If it's to cut cost, I don't think it's a go-to idea.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And then when you see some with a pop of colors, like brownish, a little bit of blonde
Yeah.
on it, and then I've seen this one that looks like, should I say, is champagne golden kind of color.
That's a very beautiful color.
You see those
Very
colors
good.
to attract you, but like you said, cutting cost, if you cannot maintain it, because some weekend now, for example, you just say, let me just do, because this person, I saw this person on low cut and it's looking very wonderful, very fantastic, and you decide to go and do your own without knowing that this person is actually maintaining hers, but you decided to cut your hair after 1 week, and I'm joking, you know.
Okay, quickly from that, let's talk about some of the benefits of actually having a braided wig. You know, like we said some time ago, some people, they are very busy. They have a very tight schedule. So, and they love braids, they love the weaving kind of hair. But because they have a very tight schedule, they can't afford to sit for like 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours to have that kind of hair being done on their hair, so they will go for the braided wig. So I think one of the benefits of that is that it saves time.
Yes.
It saves time, and then of course you have a variety of styles.
Yes, it saves cost too.
Cost, right?
Yes, it does.
Are you sure? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
How
because
does it
it
because
saves
this is
cost.
what you will have for like over years, 5 years, it's still there. Once you use a very good attachment
yes,
or
you
yes,
wouldn't
to
be
do that.
doing. I just changed this hair. Let me dump this.
Okay, because maybe for example you use like 3 or 4 attachments to weave your hair, but using that, maybe that is just it. You're not going to change. You're not going to lose it to say that you spent so much money in this one.
And the beauty about it is that you will use it for, if you decide to use it for a particular week,
Yeah.
straight on from Monday to
Friday,
Saturday,
yes.
yeah. You can decide next week you rock another one.
Yes.
Then you pick it up the next month, and
Yeah.
people will be like, "Oh, you have a new hair." So it gives you that
Yes.
variety of styles.
Sure.
So you will be changing it, and you know if it's the one that you have on your hair, your own natural hair,
Yeah.
give or take 1 month, you're tired of it.
Yeah.
I'm not tired of my own.
You're tired of it, and then you're losing the whole thing, and your body will just go
Yeah.
yam. So now that a pack of extension or attachments is up to like 5,000, 6,000
Yes,
naira. So
yeah.
if you use like 3 packs, and after 1 month, that's your money is gone.
So it saves cost.
Some people don't even carry to 1 month. Some people are 3 weeks.
3
They see
weeks.
they're tired.
Or
That's
peradventure, the person who made your hair made it so tight.
Yeah,
You have
and
to
it's
urgently lose it.
painful,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, some people also go for the braided wigs because they just want to protect their hair, for the protective styles. Of course, maybe they don't want to stress the hair so much, or people that are losing their hairlines, the edges, they'll feel like, okay, let me not stress this hair, so let me go for the wig, the braided wig. Anytime, any day, you can just rock it and go to, and people will be, oh, I love your hair, who made it for you? I remember I got that compliment like 2 days ago when I was rocking my braided wig. Oh, I like the color, I like the hair and all that. And they came to, oh, it's even a wig. I thought you made it on your hair. I said,
Seriously?
Who will even sit down to make this kind
I
of long
saw
hair
you on
like
that hair. I was like, wow, this is beautiful. This is good.
So
Seriously.
in other words, you don't have to worry about your hairline once you are wearing the braided wig. Okay, so well, remember that the show is still the fashion and lifestyle right here on 88.5 FM. We'll go on a musical break and we'll be right back. Because we still have a lot for you. We'll talk about the hair maintenance and everything you need to have as a lady to maintain your hair and make sure that you look good at all times. Stay with us. right, you're welcome back. It's still the program Fashion and Lifestyle, 88.5 FM, Heartbeats of the East. And our focus on today is hair fashion for ladies. We've talked about the kind of hair you need to have in your closet as a lady. And we've talked about some of the protective styles you can also rock anytime, any day. And then the kind of color you need whenever you're going to the salon to change your hair. Not because Adobe tinye blue nisi and then me, if Naya, I'm gonna rock blue. It might not come out very good on you. So you should know your skin tone, what fits you, and so it will help you to choose the kind of color you should put on your hair, especially when we are talking about extension. Unless you're the tip natural that always like going braiding with your hair or doing things with your hair, because sometimes I look at these people, I feel like I don't know how they manage, the tip natural people, how they manage to take care of their hair all day long. You see them packing like this today, tomorrow they are twisting it, next tomorrow they are locking it, the next day they are doing one style or the other. Well, it's stressful for me. I don't know about them, but sometimes when they do it, they look so beautiful. But we are talking about generally the kind of hair you as a lady, the one you can do that is not so stressful, that is not so cumbersome for you to do, and you wouldn't break the bank for you to achieve a very beautiful and a decent hairstyle, okay? We want to talk about right now the maintenance, how you can maintain your hair. It's not just about the natural hair. We are talking about the natural, the relaxed or styled one with extension. How do you maintain it? Because some people, so you think they have body odor. They don't. It's their hair that is actually oozing of one awful smell.
Yeah.
And you see them, they're complaining that their spouse, they don't want to sleep in the same bed with them again. You'll be wondering what is going on. You need to take care of your hair. So right now we want to talk about hair maintenance. How do you make sure that your hair is clean? And of course for your health, because these days you've noticed that lice are not yet to go back. You see a lot of people as we speak right now, and you ask yourself, in the olden days, what is actually happening? It's because you're not taking care of your hair. Okay? Because if you take care of your hair often, you understand and you know that this kind of thing will not even come your way. So number one is choosing the right product for your hair type. Are you rocking a relaxed hair, or are you tip natural, or you locked your hair? Yeah, like you are carrying dreads. You should know the kind of product that is good for your hair. And we have different types of hair. We have 4C, 4B, and all that. We're not going into all those details, but you should know your hair and you know the products that will work for you. Make sure that you go for a product that is specifically made for your type of hair. Some have a very coily hair. Some have a very thick hair. Their hair are just straight and fine. You just need to look for the specific product that is meant for your hair. Like we talk of shampoos, conditioners, and styling products that will cater for your hair needs. These are the things that you need to do. You need to buy for you to have a moisturized, rich, and a healthy hair.
Okay, you've talked about buying a good product. Then after buying the product, what do you do with the products? You use them. Washing and conditioning your hair. You wash your hair regularly depending on your hair type. Like Dimash said, when you're getting the products, when you're buying the products, buy the one that are suitable for your own hair, your type of hair. Don't have a straight head and you go to buy a coily product for your hair. No, buy the one that you know that is suitable for your hair, and you wash your hair 2 or 3 times a week. For those that are tip natural, you wash your hair. You don't need someone to tell you, when was the last time you washed your hair? No, don't wait for that. You on the normal, you should know that maybe when the hair starts smelling, you will start perceiving it. For those, but at least 2-3 times in a week.
I come to think of it. So, on which chuku can
oh, we need that means.
That's the right word. I don't want to worry me because chuku is lawyer. No, it is creamy here.
It really again it decides like 2-3 times. Then use gentle shampoo. Choose a shampoo that suits your type of hair. Like we've been emphasizing on that. Choose something that suits your hair. Condition. Use a deep conditioning treatment once a week to keep your hair moisturized. you're not going to break a bank buying the shampoo yourself, because all the salons, if you go there, you don't know the kind of shampoo they are using on your hair. And you can use your hair, and all that. We not borrow the kind of thing your hair needs. Maybe you can buy the one that is suitable for you, that you're not going to break a bank. That will be okay for your hair.
I think we should also look into knowing the right stylist for your hair.
Okay.
Because there are some hands that if they touch your hair on its own will go on protest. And the next thing you'll see, it will start falling off. You know how to comb your hair from the root down to the tip, or from the tip down to the root. The best way is to go down from the tip, then you go. Else you break your hair. That's another thing. And you work on your hair, your scalp massage. You know, we live in a world these days that the psychiatric hospital is not so full because of mercy. You know, some of us will be moving around and and it affects your hair. It affects your hair follicles. It affects your hair undergrowth.
Okay.
It also affects your it affects the cool nature of your hair. And when your hair breaks, you know, it goes from tangling to shortening. So if you find out that that is happening with your hair too, you cut some edges.
Yeah.
And there will be an appropriate uniformed growth. You know?
Yeah, I think I need to add something to that. Cutting off edges. You know, some people feel like when they cut their edges that they the tip of their hair, that their hair will not grow again. But let me tell you the truth, that will actually aid hair growth when you continuously cut, because those edges, those tips that are broken, you see them, they are looking freckled. You need to cut it off so that your hair will breathe and then have space for new strands to come out. So afozenia na asigi ka cut what the tips no and I choka abogisi okay me you understand. So apart from that, we should also be mindful of over processing our hair, especially with chemicals. Some of us like dyeing our hair. You see them today, they are on black color, the next day they are on purple, the next day they are on blonde or brown, as the case may be. You should stop that because it weakens your hair. Don't do that often. If you want to rock a color, rock it for a very long time. If you want to go for a black color, you want to dye your hair black, maybe you don't have a very dark color, a black colored hair, you can dye it black and you carry it for a long time. Don't always keep dyeing and re-dyeing your hair. It's not good for your hair. Don't over-process your hair. And then some people, again, they relax their hair almost every week. Over-relaxing on your hair will weaken your hair.
Yeah.
You would think that once they notice, hey, we go more undergrowth, there's undergrowth down there, let me go and relax. You don't do that. As a matter of fact, if you can, relax your hair every 3 months.
Yeah.
It's going to help your hair to grow and also to be strong. Especially people that don't have a strong hair, the hairline, every little thing, the hair is pulling out. It shows that your hair is not healthy. So once we talked about using the correct product, the right product for your hair, as you are doing that, make sure that you don't over-process your hair or over-chemicalize your hair.
Okay.
I think another thing also is our dieting.
Yeah, of course. It has a good role to play. Yes, yes.
You know, talking about that, using relaxer, I remember when I used to relax my hair every month. Every month, if I want to go and make my hair, I have to relax it, because they will tell you that after relaxing the hair by Ghana weaving, it will look beautiful. You will look marvelous. Then the beauty of the hair will come out. But me, without knowing that, I'm killing my hair. Then if I comb my hair, the hair that is on the ground will be more than the one that is on my head. But when I started with this character of relaxing my hair every 3 months, I decided to get a healthy hair. The thing now is as soft as it used to be. So those maybe when you go to meet a hairstylist or Sigi that you have to relax your hair and undergrow to the near, you can just step or relax month. Tell the hairstylist, no, I want to do the hair, make the hair like that for this month. Okay. Now talking about styling of maintaining our hair. use a hair product. Consider getting a hair treatment like a treatment that is going to be strengthening treatment, that is going to strengthen your hair, something that is going to make your hair strong. We've been emphasizing on that. Know the kind of products you get. Then avoid excessive heat styling. I remember then, and I met a relax a roll lawyer bayana. What's it called? Heater. What's that thing again? And they use in the olden days.
Is it dryer?
Dryer.
You still we still have hair.
But
now.
then it was much then.
Which one are you talking about?
The dryer, when you roll your hair, I say buy dryer, go wear dryer, okay, you see, then you lose the coils. Where putter?
You know, there's one report I read online. They are saying that the hair dryer those days is better off than the hand dryer that we used to use.
It is better.
Yes, it's better off because it has a way of trapping heat into your scalp.
But
You're
this
not
one
doing
dries
it.
off.
You're not doing it every day.
Okay.
You roll your hair, and then sometimes your hair, your scalp needs that heat. So, but you know the hair dryer is just the hand dryer is just to straighten the hair, and sharp you're done. You are good to go.
I think
but those days we know that. Just try to differentiate between the salonists we have those days and the ones we have now. Most of the people we have now, they don't even know how to relax your hair. You know those days they have to partition your hair into 4 parts, and then they will be taking it one like small strands and then small portion at the same. But now they will just come and relax and put everywhere your hair, and before you know it, your hair is already damaged.
I think it's also our obsession for let it be fast and quick.
Okay.
And this one of is maybe bringing out the hair using stretcher to stretch your hair. I think that to me, I don't fancy that, because that thing naga on brain, when you bring out someone's hair, you use stretcher, you next stretch one after the other. Like you said, that the way we dry our hair in the olden days is better than the one of now, because when that hair, it's affecting your skull. When you bring it, you comb it out, it's in by way stretcher, we use it stretcher, we stretch on your skull, some of those things that is not healthy for our hair.
So we also talk about our people that already have receding hairlines.
Okay.
Alopecia. You don't have edges again. Please avoid tight hairstyles.
Yeah.
Especially, I know you like Ghana braids all back. You want to be braiding it all the time. You have good hairlines. But with time, it will start falling off.
Yeah, diminishing return.
You don't call into life. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So you should avoid tight hairstyles as a lady. Yeah, I know you like braiding, you like weaving and all that, but alternate it. You have other protective hairstyles you can go for so that you keep your hairlines alive and healthy, okay? So let's avoid tight hairstyles. Again, we should also protect our hair.
Yeah.
Especially when you're sleeping, you want to sleep. Don't just carry your hair scatter and use it and sleep like that. You should have hair nets. We have hair bonnets, not nets now, because bonnets will help you to protect the hair.
Yeah.
And then if you have like a particular style you made the previous day and you don't want it to get spoiled the next day, there is a way you pack your hair. You wrap it around and you use the hair bonnet to sleep. It's gonna protect your hair. Preferable, use a satin silk hair bonnet.
It's very
protect
important.
your hair very well. Okay.
And please drink lots of water.
What?
He said drinking of water.
Hydration. We need to be hydrated. You know, you talked about the kind of food we eat. Yeah, healthy diets for healthy hair.
Yes.
You need to eat healthy. You eat, you are there eating carbs, you are there eating fats and oil and all that. It's what they call you need to eat healthy. Eating healthy is not just about your system or for you to lose weight. It affects every part of your body, including your hair. And these days, you see a lot of people going to take some supplements that aid hair growth, nails, and all that, and strong bones. Some of these supplements, you can eat them. You can eat them via fruits and food that you eat. You can go there. Because some people find it difficult to take fruits. Fruits, water, good diet, it will help your hair to grow. So you don't need to break a bank or you start going from one shop to another telling them Nyemo hair growth. There's one they call Ghana Afro hair growth. They are endless. The list is endless in the market. So make sure you eat well. Oge nyelagaka, oge meri sigi, they were very healthy and very shiny.
And you know, we've been talking about braided hair and all that. Then there are these people that maybe they are weave on. Igote weave on. There is a weave on that you use tooth comb, and there is one that you use ordinary comb to comb. You know, weave on, use ordinary comb, tooth comb, you're spoiling that weave on. So we're talking about maintaining your hair, how to maintain both your hair and your wigs. There are weave-ons you use tooth comb. But when you use a tooth comb, ordinary small comb, then you're spoiling the hair before you know what is happening. That hair did go one out. When you bring it out again, you'll be saying, this hair, the kind of hair I want to use again.
Well said.
I think what I was about saying, or I want to say already, is that when it comes to our hair, there's a particular vitamin that if you expose your hair too much to direct sunlight at the heat of it, it takes it away, and that would make your hair shrink even when you think it's growing. Then when it comes to you sourcing things you use to maintain your hair, some of them are very expensive, we understand. You can source shea butters. They are very easy to get.
The natural products.
They will not be too processed for you, and they will be generally accepted by all kinds of hair. Things like shea butter, aloe vera gels, and the likes of them.
Okay. All in all, we're here just to let you know that you don't need to break the bank for you to look beautiful up there, because this one is not down there again.
Yeah,
it's up there.
Yeah.
So for you to have a good hair on your head, you don't need to break the bank. All you need to do is to pay attention to your hair. Know the kind of hair that you have, and then know what fits you as a woman. Don't just go and make a style because your friend made the style and you know you don't have the same kind of a shape. You might not be looking so good. I remember the time I made one style, I was just looking like one babe. But then, because I saw my friend made that hair, that was when I was still in school. I will not make that mistake again. And now, as it is, before I make any particular hairstyle, if I've seen it probably in one of the social media platforms, all I'll do is I'll check the shape of the face of the person carrying the hair. If it's not the same kind of shape with mine, I'm not going to make that hair because I know it will not fit me.
You come out wonderful.
When you meet your stylist, you should also ask your stylist, is this
most
going
times
to fit
these stylists are Moroccan. What they want is the one that will give them more money in their pockets. They don't care about your face. They don't want very beautiful. Once it's going to give them money. So it's you, the lady that is listening to us. You know what fits you. You know the thing that you rock and you look beautiful. Go for it. Go for the color that will fit you. Don't go and do because your friend is carrying this kind of hair, so it's going to fit me. And if you don't have money, don't go for the ones that are too expensive. Like we talked about the wig, you can go for the synthetic ones in place of the human hair, or the bone straight, or the silky one, or the whatever they call it, the one from Vietnam and all that. You can go for the synthetic. When you have the money for that one, you go for that one. And then if you like braids, go for the one you can afford the extension or the attachment you can use, and go for the color that will complement your body tone. Okay, well, that's it on this week's edition of the program. Just to let you know finally that your hair can influence your confidence. You know that when you wear a good hair, once you're walking majestically, you're carrying yourself as that classy babe that you are, elegantly, and people will also compliment you. Just like I said earlier, that some people were complimenting me the other day. So once you look good, of course, people will compliment you, and of course you feel happy that you are looking good. So let's try as much as possible this year, 2025. Let's not make the kind of mistakes that we made in the year 2024. Let's look good overall. Our clothing, our hairstyle, how we take care of our health, let it be our top priority this year. Thank you so much for joining us.
And remember that our hair is a vital part of our overall appearance and self-confidence. When you have a good hair, you are good to go. Remember that your hair is your glory.
Yes, whatever resides on the head of a woman is a crown, so your hair is your crown.
Finally. Okay, see you again next week. My name is Dimma Oranwa.
And my name is Deborah Wansopu.
Okay.